There's two things that I fear in life, and that's not doing the right thing and not shining my light. So I can tell you I have not been shining my light. I got these certain aspects in my chart or how light bends in my mind where I have creative abilities, but I hide those. So in the process of me shining my light fully, I must express it, even if I critique myself to a point where I don't want to put it out. Like I write poems. I've done so many things with music. Like when I was a youngin', I used to freestyle. I can model, I can dance, I can do a lot of creative things. Though my passion is behind the scenes. My passion is creating structures, systems. My passion is, like seeing a group or humanity and saying, oh, if we do it like this, then this would create change for generations. My passion is to create a nation. But my creative abilities can help with the nation. So I feel like I want to say this because many people have we all have creative abilities, and some people don't tap into them. Some people don't feel like they're not the norm, or it's not going to be like other people, or somebody else won't accept it. You know what? It does not matter what somebody else thinks of you. As long as you're shining your light, you're honoring yourself. You're doing what you're supposed to do while you're here. If you're blocking, hindering, suppressing yourself, overthinking it, oh, it can be better. This is me all the time. Even with my videos, I got hundreds of videos that I have not put out, and I look through them sometimes. I look through my dance videos sometimes. I'm like, why don't I? You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start putting them out. I'm just gonna put them out. You like it, you don't. I don't give a fuck. I never really gave a fuck, and that's the thing. I ask myself, like, why do you hold back? Because I don't give a fuck what nobody else thinks. It's my inner critique. Like, I'm critiquing myself. I'm like, you could have do better. Like, people tell me all the time, like, my videos help them, and I'm so grateful for that. Like, I love that. But I look at those videos, and I'm like, you could explain that better. You could have articulated yourself better. So it's just me being critiquing myself, like, overly. Like, that Virgo energy in me is just like, because if you're into astrology, like, and this is the thing, when people hear you start talking about astrology, they're like, I don't know about that, but it's the energy of things. So that's why when somebody says my Virgo is in Mercury, Venus, and Mars, what other people should hear when it comes to the energy is that you are overthinking, critiquing yourself in communication, love, and action. So having them in those three things will have me criticizing myself, will have me very critical and particular, and with love. So when I'm in a relationship, or when I'm not even in a, like, relationships don't always have to do with marital unions. Like, when I'm in a connection or I care about something or someone, I analyze it. I end up seeing where it could be better. I admire. I see the qualities that I admire. I admire things. Like, I'm very particular with certain things. Like, I can see you. I see the beauty, but then I see the other side. Oh, well, you could change this. You could do that better. You could be like that. You know what I'm saying? So it just has to be, Virgo energy has to be expressed in a healthy manner, just like all other energies. So it's interesting. And then when it comes to the action, that's what Virgo and Mars will have you, it will have you doing things, like, you want to do things, but you overthink it to the point where you don't do it. Like, just like the creative things, I will have it done. I will get it done, but then I will criticize and overthink it too much to a point where I don't put it out. You know what I'm saying? So don't let that type of energy hinder you. Do your best, but also practice just pushing that button. Also practice just doing it. Like, because at the end of the day, if you really want to shine your light to the fullest in the best light, you want to be the best that you can be at something, you have to practice. The best singers, the best actresses, the best, at anything has to continuously do it. And failing is a beautiful thing, because you learn from it. It's never a loss, it's a lesson. You learn, you grow, you continue to go, So I wanted to say this because I want to inspire somebody. Like, if you have something that you working on and for some reason you didn't put it out, just put it out there. Like, and have a level of don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. Please don't. Like, and there's healthy levels to that. Like, literally, I had somebody is like, look, as a producer, of course, the beat and all that stuff for the song, I had just put out a song, right? And it was in the moment, very sparingly in the moment, fun. It was not like a serious thing. But he was just like, look, your delivery could have been better. He said some other things, but he said your delivery could have been better. You don't have to be like, well, I don't give a fuck what you think. Like, fuck that. Like, that don't. There's a level of I don't give a fuck when somebody is their intentions. You gotta see people's intentions, because sometimes their intentions aren't pure. His intentions was pure. You're right. You know what I'm saying? Take positive. Is it criticism? Positive criticism or whatever. Take that. You don't have to be ignorant. Just a level of I don't give a fuck, meaning like it's me. Like, it is what it is. You like it, you don't. I don't give a fuck. Because I like it. I enjoy it. I am taking steps forward. So I wanted to say that. Peace.